What up, though? I'm not sure if you even know, but hip-hop just celebrated a birthday on August 11th. I always credit my birthday as the same day, August 12th. I mean, it kind of is, though, because, like, the party started on August 11th at, like, 9 and went on to, like, 4 in the morning. So by the time DJ Kool Herc put on that song that really got the party popping, it was August 12th. So technically, me and hip-hop got the same birthday. But anyway, one topic that's always hot amongst hip-hop heads is like greatest of all time. Like who in your top 10, who in your top 5. That's always a fun topic, especially for me. I love it because I'm a hip-hop head. But it's never like no criteria. Like we ain't never like judging from no certain criteria. We just like really like picking our favorites. So I just thought it would be cool if we set like a certain criteria. Let's just get 10 categories that we'll judge from. You know what I'm saying? That way we can keep it kind of consistent. And let's come up with 10 categories. Cool? Bet. Let's come up with 10 categories. All right, you ready? So let's come up with this criteria. Now these categories ain't in no particular order of importance. I just came up with 10 random ones myself. You may agree with these, you may not. The whole thing is to just come up with some kind of consistent category basis to make this a little more fun when we come up with our goal list. All right, start off, longevity. How long you been in the game? How long a career have you had? Within that longevity, how many of them years were successful and relevant, so on and so forth. Longevity, how many years you got in the game? Shoot, another one, catalog. How many albums you got? What have you done, artistically? What's your catalog looking like? Some people got some lengthy catalogs. Some people's catalogs are short, but it's all quality, So you gotta think of that too. Quality versus quantity, quantity versus quality. Your catalog, what your catalog look like? What it sound like? How does it rank amongst other catalogs? A very important one, live show. You got to go to some concerts to really get a gist of how people get down on their live show. But live show, can you rock a stage? When you doing your live show, are you ad-libbing? Are you lip-syncing? Are you going word for word over a track? You spitting live? What's your live show looking like? Some people got some dope live shows. Crossover appeal. Do you have the ability to rock the hood and the mainstream? Some people got crossover appeal. Some people got crossover appeal and they whack. Some people got crossover appeal and they dope. Some people don't have no crossover appeal. So that's a factor. Crossover appeal. A very important one, creativity. How creative are you? With the mic, with the pen, how creative are you? Do you put any thought into your rhymes? You know what I'm saying? How creative are you? Some MCs very creative. Others kind of, not really too creative, just kind of cookie cutter. Creativity matters. How creative are you? Another category would be style. Style on the mic, style on stage, your style of dress. Is your style transcend into the masses? Do you have an effect on the style in the culture? Just your style. You got any style? Next up, lyricism. This is very important to me. Like some people, I just like the beat. I want to hear what they saying. Lyricism. What you saying? What you talking about? What's your level of wordplay? Your similes, your metaphors? Can you flip bars? Like what you really doing with your words? Your lyricism. Are you rhyming cat and hat, or are you taking it steps further? Lyricism, that matters. It's more than just a beat. Lyrics matter. What your lyricism sound like? Consciousness. Are you responsible with your pen? You drop any jewels for the mind at all. I mean, you ain't got to be all the way woke with it, but you can't be all the way dumbed down. Do you have a balance? Do you have any level of consciousness? Do you care what you say? Consciousness, that matters. Some people don't think this will matter, and some people overthink this matter, but sales, popularity, that does have a factor. You know, how many sales? You know, sales mean a lot of people buying your music, but at the same time, 1 million sales could mean 1 million people like subpar music. It all depends. But sales is a factor though. Are you selling? Are you popular? You have any mainstream crossover? That kind of goes with that whole crossover appeal. So sales and crossover appeal, even though I put them separate on here, they kind of tie into each other. Sales matter. That's a category. And I think the last one I put on this 10 category list is relevance. Are you relevant now? Were you relevant throughout your career? I mean, if you got a 20-year career, you may not be relevant your entire 20-year career, but out of those years, how relevant were you, you know? Did you have, like, even without music, some people are relevant, you know? Some people are irrelevant, you know, your one-hit wonders. So relevance at the time that you was out, that's a factor too. And that sums up our 10 categories. So we got longevity, catalog, live show, crossover appeal, creativity, style, lyricism, consciousness, sales, relevance. 10 categories we can use as a criteria to determine our top 10 GOAT list. Now, on the next clip, I'm gonna give you examples of who I think rank high in each of these categories. These just my opinions, you know what I'm saying? You can come up with your own, but let's have some fun with it. There it is.